Hello, I'm Kate Hula, and I have an Akashic message to deliver to all of you today on the divine light of Elohim. So now we're in the Akashic records. Elohim, the divine light of Elohim, is the story of Jesus and the light of God. The energy of the earth and the total oneness that surrounds our universe and beyond. It comes from the Word of God, the highest vibration on earth, known as Source or the Creator. We must give you much information as this is a very important topic. We want everyone to know that here and now is a very important message of truth. Truth of the universe, truth of the ascension, and truth of the unknown. There is many changes going on in Mother Terra Christa Gaia at this time, the records say. They all want you to believe in your higher self. More than ever, trust the images coming forward to you. Trust the messages coming from above, the divine messages, the messages of truth. Behold your power. Rise together. Oneness is what I keep hearing. Divine light of Elohim. This represents everything that is divine. This represents creation, salvation, higher purpose. What it means to be of absolute oneness. Oneness is what we strive for. This collective body of growing together of the same frequency and high vibration of unconditional love. The same energy or frequency that God is associated with. The divine are associated with, the archangels. All of the divine are so guided in this process of Elohim. Saint Michael presides over this very message. Let it be known. We are ready to ascend. Individually, but also collectively. No longer should we live in fear, being almost afraid of our own shadow. We must lift our brothers and sisters up, the records say, and the divine sources coming through. That we are of one, the oneness, the highest frequency, the highest vibration that we can achieve through the feeling of unconditional love, of greatness through our heart chakra, understanding our neighbors, our friends, or even our enemies. We act not because we hate. We act because we are afraid. We hold on to that pain. We forget what it's like to live, to be of love, feeling this highest vibration of oneness, collective consciousness, growing together in higher densities. As we raise, everything around us raises a new and higher frequency. Divine light of Elohim is all around us. It sings to us. It comforts us. It's the essence of our very soul, they say. It's part of our spirit, our divine consciousness. It's the collective energy we're moving into. This higher consciousness, again, this higher frequency. To bring more fruitation, more love, they say, and less suffering. So we can manifest a new earth, surrounded by all these new grids that have been placed. Energies and vortexes. All here meant to rise us up and excel us, not entrap us into thinking we have to live within these cycles of suffering, of if you put all this hours into your job, you get a raise. If I act this certain way, someone will love me more. If I behave this certain way, society will accept me. In fact, you are perfect just the way you are. Society will accept you because you are of love first. You don't need to be the dominant one in the room. You can be the one that vibrates the most love and acceptance. Understanding joy, being one with nature, climbing the ladder of success, but in a way that lifts everybody up around you, where it's not all centered, they say, around ego. We get lost in our ego. As you should be proud and kind to yourself of these accomplishments. And understanding your worth, your spiritual boundaries, the many gifts that you have within your souls. Because many of you listening to this, who are hearing this divine message, must understand their soul has lived countless lifetimes, always for this mission of spreading love. Not hate, not war, not crimes, not separation, not living in a cycle of an anxiety where you have to look over your shoulder and wonder, what are they thinking of me? Why can't I be normal? Who am I? Why can't I be seen? The records are assuring me you are so seen. You're so loved. And you're walking this divine path. You wouldn't be listening to this summit recording if you didn't believe in the divine light of Elohim. The whole sanctity of creation of the higher power, the sacred geometry that surrounds and supports us of every aspect of this heavenly world that we live in, and the air that we breathe, the frequencies that run through our body. There is a great awakening happening, whether you're conscious or unconscious of it. This awakening is going to help us understand what this Elohim consciousness is, this divine unity. Remember, when I raise, you raise, and everything around us does. Everything our feet touches rises. I'm seeing an image of a woman walking, and she's so of love and this vibration of complete consciousness of her body, soul, mind, and spirit, that as she walks, the energy grounds her, the earth grounds her, everything around her grows. We all are connected so deeply. And through that connection, we rise. We rise to these higher dimensions and these higher consciousness. Why, you may ask? To be connected to this divine spirit. To feel the energy of Elohim, of God, the creation of Source, in all the energies that flow around us. We are not merely dust particles. We are high vibrational, multidimensional souls with consciousness that existed over lifetimes and timelines in different dimensions. different galactic bodies, in energetic bodies, living in iterations of ourself and our bodies as today. We're so much. And we're learning just the very essence of how to give back and be of love more, to be in the conscious of unity. Always, yes, we do maintain ourselves, and we want those spiritual boundaries and our gifts to grow, and understanding the power that we have harnessed within ourself and our soul for centuries. Yes, that's all part of unity. But it's also, the message is of, if I help you, you help me, and we rise together. We don't rise when we make war. We don't rise when we fight. It's a vibration that just keeps us going in a circle, a loop that cannot stop. When our loop should be infinity. They're showing me the infinity sign. Always present, always growing. There is no greater source than love. There's no greater source than understanding yourself and your soul. When you love bigger, you invite more love in. Becomes the strongest essence and vibration of your soul. Love for this planet, love for your friends, your family, your partner, your children, your pets, this earth, the mountains, the water, the connection to these frequencies and these vibrancies. The connection to Mother Earth is so, so strong. She needs us more than ever. Terra Christa Gaia, Mother Earth. She speaks to every one of us every day. Cleanse thyself when you put your feet into the earth. Feel the abundance of the grounding energy she provides. Be not afraid of her weather. That is natural conditioning of the weather conditions. She cleanses our steps, our imprints, whether they're man-made or a natural cycle. She all wants us to breathe better, and understand that these cycles of reincarnation are temporary. But our part here, as we're temporary, is to be the highest, most loving, most vibrational, most charismatic, most of love job, mission on earth. We have many, many missions while we're here on earth. Some seem clouded by doubt. But the consciousness and the unity of oneness, knowing that we're learning together, whether if you're learning tarot for the first time, or how to ride a bike, learning how to drive, in school, trying to get through college or high school. These are learning phases. And they're showing me in the pictures of the exchange of a teacher helping a student, a tarot reader helping a client. I'm helping you and you are helping me. These are energy exchanges. I help you on your path by giving you oracle cards or tarot cards. You thank me. You understand that you're generally helping. Energy exchange. A teacher helping a child or a college student. You're passing on the gift of knowledge, gift of wisdom. You are raising that person up to remember their consciousness is much more awake and much more expansive than they ever dreamt of. It's true, you can be spiritually awake or spiritually dormant. So ready to awaken even more, to open up your consciousness, to be a part of something bigger. And it's of love. Understanding the truth. the love, the frequency around the earth. But not just from a human level, they say. Look at it from all different forms of densities, from plant life to animal life, to Mother Earth, to human. How can I do my part in the ascension? Am I loving enough? Am I capable of love? We are all capable of love. We're all capable of accepting the truth too. That the life that we're living here is temporary and our soul goes beyond. But we have to do our part here, now, at this exact moment in time, and embody the oneness of Elohim. As St. Michael says, no good deed goes undone. Without a little faith, we have nothing. Without a pause, there is no break. Without love, there cannot be more love. We must all love one another. Many of you are listening to this message know the deep gifts that you have in your soul, how the Akasha, the records speak to you. They hum to you at night, validating the truths, the energy, the frequencies that you feel. You are not alone in these. No, no, no. In fact, you embody this very essence, they say. The Lords of Light say many of you on this summit of Elohim can hear us, can hear the Akasha calling to you, the truth. It's so embedded in your soul. This is a very, very important topic for the future. Elohim, divineness, unity, consciousness. We're going to take you there, they say, through the Akashic. This is a time to learn, be curious, and to understand the truth of the universe through the Akashic records. It's one of the greatest energy gifts we have here in our human lives. We continuously get to remember through our consciousness, awakening our DNA through the Akashic records. We all can access the records in our own form, in our own methods, our own practice. You all access it now. You just have to have the power to believe. The message is stronger than your thoughts, your doubt, your worry. You have all seen the power of Elohim. It speaks to you. The Creator is around us. It lives within us. Many of you are divine spiritual leaders on this call listening. Many of the leaders here understand the oneness, the power, not from an egotistical standpoint, but from the unity standpoint, that us as humans have to consciously grow together. And as we go, we lift up everything around us, including Mother Earth. It's not a one-stop shop. It's a collective unity. The oneness is so important. Perhaps the most important mission of our souls, to collectively gain a higher source of consciousness. And that's what Elohim is doing for us now. Consciously, metaphysically, energetically connecting us to one of the highest vibrations of love, of the Akasha, of the energy sources around this earth, portals and vortexes, records and tablets, energy sources and records on earth of this ancient and divine oneness that has been around for centuries. And it's ready for you all to behold, to create and be a part of. St. Michael says we are all gathered here to understand the divine light of Elohim, the sacred light, the energy, the force field around us, our souls, and Terra Christa Gaia. It protects us. It is of us. Know that your center core, your soul, is tied to this consciousness. Breathe easy. More love is coming. You are all tied to this consciousness. This unity of love. Being one with God of Elohim. There's so much divine and universal energy flowing through us. It encompasses us every day, each step of our life. Be not afraid. They will guide you, said the angels. Rest assured, many archangels are on this journey with us. Not only Michael, but many others. They follow the path of the great leaders before us. They bring us now a final message. Be at peace and love, divinity and purity. Love thyself, love thy neighbors. Explore your gifts. Never doubt. This is a time to be even more curious about the Akashic. What does the truth hold for me? They say. Everything. The truth resides in the Akasha, within our soul and in our very essence of the records. You will discover more of your soul through the records. There's many archangels listening at this very moment. They hear your cries, they hear your pleas. They understand your pain and suffering. These are human density emotions stored in the soul through the Akashic. You will learn the truth of who you are, the truth of Elohim, and the truth of the universe. We have guarded and protected it for centuries. But it is coming alive and has always been alive. You just have to believe and trust. The message is coming through. That was the message from the Akashic Records. We had a lot of people come through, some divine archangels, and some murmurs of Mother Earth and so much more. I hope you all resonate so much with this deep message of love, unity, and higher consciousness. Know that each and every one of you have so many gifts, and opening the records is opening up your soul and understanding who you are, the essence, how you work with energy, how you move energy, the love that you carry, the the affirmations, the destiny, the purpose, the truth. It's all there in the Akashic. And it's from love. It's from the highest source of unconditional love and the vibrancy of truth. It's all there in the Akashic. And it's there for anyone, regardless of your spiritual status and where you're at in your life. You can read it, you access it more than you even know. But there resides the truth of who you are, and it allows you to see who you are and remember who you are and believe who you are and embody who you are. I'm Kate Hula. You can find me on Instagram at Kate, Kate, Hula, Hula. I'm an Akashic record reader as well as an astrologer, so please reach out if you have any more questions or would like a consultation. I am taking a little bit of a break to welcome a little baby in, but I will be picking up private sessions and so much more in the coming weeks and months. So I'm really, really excited to connect with more people about the Akashic. So many are ready to learn, and the records have been very open about how they're ready to teach. They're ready for you to come and remember. And as the record said in that divine message of Elohim, we rise together consciously and of one. So we rise everything around us, including the plants, animals, and Mother Earth. Have a very, very blessed and beautiful day. It's an honor to speak to each and every one of you. Again, I'm Kate Hula. Find me on Instagram. Much love. Many blessings to you all.